Oh, let me hide that so people can see what they're joining. There we go. Behold. You are joining Midjourney Troubleshooting. Behold the well-labeled event. Midjourney Troubleshooting. There it is. Did you look that up, you guys?
I did.
Oh, Mr. Shoni. Shana Tova. Unless that's the wrong one to say. I am, in fact, extremely unforgivably Jewish, but that doesn't mean that I understand, that I remember how to say Happy New Year. I think it's Shana Tova. I think. Because we have a bunch of high holy days like all on top of each other, and they all have things you say.
Mm.
And so I often get them confused. It would be like, I don't know, saying, I can't think of a Christian equivalent. Do you say something special on Ash Wednesday? You don't say like Happy Ash. Have a cute Ash.
Right.
Anyway, welcome to Midjourney Prompt Troubleshooting, where within the first few minutes of the stream, I have probably offended my fellow Jewish companions and also the entire Christian world.
Contingent.
I was going to say,
All of Christendom.
yeah, I was like Christian dumb, but I
Christendom.
can't say that either. I can't say Christian dumb. There's just problems with that. Yes, it's an equal opportunity offending. If you would like your identity or anything accidentally maligned by my inarticulate blather, please just say so in chat, and I'll try to include you, because it's we're all about inclusion and diversity when we totally make horrifying mistakes. So wait, what's about time? Don't you
Equal
feel like
opportunity offending?
Oh yeah, equal opportunity offending. Don't you guys feel like I need to sort of climb up a little bit, like I'm too
Kinda.
low? Like I feel like I'm cut off. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean.
Welcome to Midjourney Troubleshooting. This is our prompt troubleshooting jam where we troubleshoot problem prompts. If you have a problem prompt, please paste it in the chat and we will help you with it all. Hi, San. And Gally and Promptogram and Mary Smith, I will unmute you. If anyone has a project they want to show off or a project to work on, if you want your microphone 0. Mariana, welcome. Let me make sure that I have the right things up for the streaming. Okay, folks watching on other channels, feel free to use whatever local chat you've got down there, and it'll show up over there. And the Discord people show up over here. And then you can all see each other. So chat away. We are all here to help. I am not the only helper or expert. Hi, Mary Smith. Here we've got we've got San here. We've got Abby, we've got Tennyson, we've got Gallifrey. All of these people are expert at prompting and can help you with your project or your prompt. Just paste it into the chat. If you have a project that you just want to talk about, something you're just doing that you want to share, we're game to watch for that. Watch your project, look at your project while we are waiting for folks to join for help. I'm going to, because I was distracted and did not post the announcement, so I'm going to do that now. And that means that I'm going to travel through some channels. And drop the big spam, which everyone loves so much. And sometimes people notice that over the hours and come wandering in. Okay. This is the spam that I have dropped. So maybe we will have some folks join.
Clarinet, do we have new hours?
New hours.
Because wasn't this supposed to start at 8 o'clock? Well, for you, 10 o'clock your
It
time?
was. I'm just late, a little bit late.
Okay.
We were so busy chit-chatting about Midjourney and stuff that I forgot to hit the start button. It felt like we were already in the event, so I was like, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, exactly, Abby and Jinx. We both said chit-chatting at the same time. But at the last minute, I was like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to hit the button. So technically we started 30 minutes early and then hit the button 15 minutes late. So
Okay.
messed up either way. Yeah, everyone's out of questions. San, what should I call you, unicorn? I'm so used to calling you your unicorn. What
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
What prompt questions have you guys been getting in hashtag support or wherever you hang out?
They're mostly feature questions about stealth or relax or fast, not technical prompt questions, really. And if we do, we always send them over here.
Always send them to Johnny or Abby or me. Yeah. Oh, and video. Do people ask about video prompting a lot? I have a literal I have a notebook and I have a literal list of things that I'm supposed to add to video prompting. I don't know if you can see that. So, it's literally on my list to get it all typed up.
Scheme.
My color scheme? This is my color
Yeah, it's all
scheme.
pink.
Oh,
That's
look at that. It's drowning out the colors, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of.
I kind of look like I'm threatening you now. Ask me a prompt question. Do it. Okay. This is one of my father's very expensive pens that he left me. And I always thought he was pretty silly for spending, now not very expensive. I'm not talking about like a $400 pen. He didn't own any of those, but he did own like some nice like $60 pens and $80 pens, which are just like, fine. They're nice. Anyway, I am so freaking converted to really nice pens. It is hugely different from the pens that you can buy for, $6. I didn't expect that. I was like, it's a freaking pen. What are they going to do? How can they possibly improve it? But yeah, that's not Mont Blanc. This is oh crap.
Is it a ballpoint pen?
It's a roller. This one's a roller one.
Ball?
Tombow. I think it's called a Tombow. It's the dragonfly one. And then he also left me fountain pens. And he left me a vintage fountain pen, which is Mont Blanc or whatever. And I've learned to use fountain pens now, which was a cool thing that my dad was always like, you should learn to use fountain pens. You'll never go back. So you know, and I was like, I will, Dad, I will. And then, of course, I didn't until now. But when he gave me his box of pens, I mean, I was given his box of pens. And wow, fountain pens are something else. They're fussy, but once you
Mhm.
get them going, they're amazing. Yeah, with nibs, like the whole thing. I'll give this vintage one. This is like an out of print. This yellow one is an
Let's
out
see.
of
Take the lid off. Let's see the nib. Nice.
and
And
it's
I
an
think you have to use them a lot, or they kind of dry up, right?
yeah. That's what happened to this one. This one I
Yeah.
put fresh ink in, and the mechanism in the nib there you can see is I'd have to wash this in alcohol or something to
Mhm.
dissolve the dried up ink.
Yeah.
But he has some big and some very strange like refills and things that I don't really
I was gonna say,
understand.
where do you get refills for some of those? You
You can look them up. Here's another one.
nice. That one does look vintage.
Yeah, these are all definitely vintage. Anyway,
Now
does
you're
this
gonna have
one
to
work?
get a special box to put them in, a felt lined box.
Well, this is the box he kept them in.
Okay.
This is his box, and this one doesn't work, and I can't remember why this one doesn't work.
They make fancy boxes for fancy pins
They
that
do.
are really cool,
They do.
that are so cool.
Oh, this one doesn't work because inside of here, there's supposed to be a mechanism that pierces the bubble
Mhm.
through the
Oh.
through the plastic of
Yes.
the ink. This is the ink cartridge, and you place it in here, and this has a like a little piercing thing in it. So when you screw it in there, ooh, do you hear that squeak? It squeaked. When you screw it in there, it pierces through, and then the ink flows through to the nib. This one, the end of one of those things, the little plastic end of one of them, is stuck to the nib.
Mm.
And I've tried to use tweezers and scissors and things to sort of pull it out, but I haven't managed to do it yet. I don't have very good eyesight, so it's hard for me. But that is a mighty fine pen. I've ordered myself an $18 fountain pen. Going big, $18. You know, from like AliExpress or Temu or something, to see if I can you know, start with my own so that it works properly. Right. I'm looking at my handwriting is that of a 4-year-old. Hold on. As an ADHD individual that for some reason always really needs to push on their pens, fountain pens are not my friend. Oh yeah. Also, you can't just ask people to show their nib like that. Take them out to dinner first. It's okay. We're close. It's fine. It's not even a very big nib. It's, you know. I have more of an issue with the scratchiness on paper. Yeah. So smooth, or else I can't write at all. Also, my handwriting is that of a 4-year-old. My handwriting is not great, but I figure no one else is looking at it. Oh, wait, yes, hundreds of people are looking at it. Oh, well. So that's why I can't do a paper to-do list as Abby. I'm just unsatisfied by the paper and pen and get focused on that. Ironically, I can draw my sketchbook, no problem. Yeah. Artists, man, what are you going to do? Speaking of AI, this is a very complex set of notes, like just notes written sideways and updates written down the margin, and, colors to try to help me remember when that happened. And, and is this concluded or not? Let me put a color on it, and trying to get all these things sorted out. Finally, I took snapshots of it with my phone and just gave the pictures to ChatGPT. And I said, what am I supposed to do? And ChatGPT was able to read those notes, read the handwriting, even the sideways handwriting, And actually it did. It came up with like, and I said, can you prioritize them? Can you somehow tell from these notes, you know, what I'm supposed to be doing? Like what's first, you know? And ChatGPT was like, yes, I think you should do these things. So, small nibs like to be taken out to dinner too. You see, I understand now. I didn't understand your innuendo until just now. Didn't understand it properly. I'm so sorry. This emoji. I never do this. Does anyone do this in real life? Touch your fingers
I'm
together
sorry?
because you're shy?
Oh, shy.
I don't know what that one is.
It's this.
What's
It's
the
here.
emoji of
It's
it?
that.
I don't know that
Hmm.
one. What does it mean?
It means bashful.
I did. That's
And I'm like,
new.
you can be bashful and then you can be like, hey. And then you can be bashful again. And then hey. Like,
Oh.
I don't know. It's an anime thing, says Tennyson.
Oh,
There,
oh,
see?
okay. All right, all right.
So she's like, so I
Emojis
feel
are
that,
confusing for
Leah.
me anyway.
I feel that whatever that is, that bashfulness, I use that emoji all the time because I talk like that a lot. I'm like, could you, like to Ancient Chaos Unicorn, I'll be like, could you do this thing? And I really do. I feel like, please, it's like a version of this. Could you just,
Mhm,
is it okay
mhm.
if you know, Americans have to do it with both hands. Japanese are more elegant, you know. So
Yeah, maybe it's like a wish or prayer symbol as well.
I don't know.
Supplicant.
Supplicant. That's what it is. It's supplicant. Good word.
If I do
Welcome.
this in my meetings today, will anybody understand it?
The nerds will.
Okay.
You can just say
This is
nerd
how I weed
check.
people out.
Nerd check. I'm definitely a type. I always call myself a nerd, but it's because I know I participate in a particular type of person. Like if you've met people like me, you're like, oh, that kind of person. Like that kind of person exists. Welcome to Midjourney Troubleshooting. This is Midjourney's prompt troubleshooting jam session. And for God's sake, can we talk about prompting? Does anyone have? Somebody did paste in a prompt thing earlier. It's from Zero. Zero saved the day. Not as a help topic, just as a project share. I'm working on building a fantasy environment. It has changed since I added the mood board to the mix, so I'm recrafting an improved prompt. So I have to open this in the browser for you to see because these are amazing. The crystalline trees. Wow. Oh, look at this one. So what changed with the mood board? Zero, are you still here? Yeah. I'm going to unmute Zero just in case Zero wants to talk. Hey, humanity. Hey, conflicts. Bob Ann. I'm going to unmute Bob Ann. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? I owe everybody an apology before I even start the day with
Oh, what for?
you. I just got into a long conversation with support. I'm like working on, you know the drill. I've been working on this thing for like 3 years. Yeah.
Oh,
3
yeah,
years.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And just trying to get Midjourney to understand that not everybody of color looks the same. It's like, I look at my aura ring thing, and it's like every time I get into those conversations with the bot, back and forth with the prompts, my ring spikes stress. It's like no shit. No shit.
Oh, jeez.
I had to apologize to the support group. Kiki, I think, was the one that was trying to give me a link to how to prompt a Midjourney. I'm like, really?
It's like my problem is so much deeper than that.
And I know I'm not the only one. You know what I mean? Out of
I
82
do know.
million people,
Is
it's
that what we're up to?
impossible.
Are we up to 82 million people?
I don't know, but that's always the number that sticks in my head whenever I get stuck with. It's like, wait a minute. It's like, I know I'm not the only one that's hitting this wall, and this wall's been there forever. And it's just, right now it's the whole society thing, so we're all raw on those things, I think. Like, guys, not everybody in the world
You
looks
missed
like
a you missed a very, very soothing conversation about fountain pens earlier.
you. Really?
And
Okay,
nibs.
yeah.
And what?
Nibs.
Kiss us to nibs.
Uni, why do you keep bringing it back to that? Is there something you want to share with us?
Because I feel like you deserve dinner because you showed your nip on camera.
Okay, you and me, we'll meet in Amsterdam.
Whoa.
And no, I have no idea where she is.
Transitions. I love Amsterdam. Yeah. That. You know what else that's a kicker to me of late
What?
when I'm imaging? They're
What?
not showing women with nipples. Now that word came up, and I'm like, how is it that you're showing? I'm not asking for a bare chest in my prompt, and this is supposed to be a no-no. How is that prompt? How is that pumping out?
Yeah.
I don't
They
do
made it so it's
breasts.
not a no-no for like superhero guys and stuff, so maybe that's why it's slipping
No, no,
into
no.
the.
These are women.
I know. I'm just
This
saying
is
that
the
the
girly
reason that
thing.
might be because it's possible with
It's
men now,
interpreting it.
maybe.
Ah, it's so funny. I'm like, hey, this isn't anime pop. This is just what?
Yeah,
This isn't a TNA moment.
used to be worse, I feel.
It used to be
Really?
really fun, is what he's saying.
Really?
I mean, I really believe deeply in Midjourney's TOS, and I will support it with all my heart. But at the same time, Midjourney made beautiful, beautiful people.
Yes.
It did a beautiful job with the things that it wasn't supposed to be making, and I feel
Yes.
like I really need to compliment and admire and appreciate and
Yes.
feel gratitude
Yes.
for Midjourney breaking its own TOS and giving us something high quality. At least Midjourney didn't break its own TOS and give us bullshit. You know,
Exactly.
it was gorgeous. Like I was like, I have to report this. Oh, but it's so beautiful. Okay, I'll report
Yes.
it because
Yes.
it's a good policy. But
Yes.
yeah,
One of the first things I did when I started Midjourney was going through my entire database and looking up words and author words and stuff just to see, just a single word, just to see how the machine interpreted it. And it
yeah,
would come up with some amazing things that I still use sometimes. But
that's fantastic. I
when
have
you
an
get
idea.
down to specifics, when you're asking for an ancient northern African woman with kinky hair and specific features, it's just, and they always want to put makeup on women.
Always want to put makeup on.
Wait. And that's what I did today. I just, after about 2 days of makeup, I went to Google and just Googled no makeup terms and just put the whole
Hobby.
and put the whole string in, and of course, moderator doesn't know what that means.
Mm.
It's like, no, 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 no.
It's fantastic.
No,
Doctor
guys.
Doctor Whom is amazing, by the way, Avi.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, kinky hair, Himbo. What?
Kinky
No.
is now MJ. No, Kinky still does not use on MJ. Yeah, no, it's a no word.
Bob, you know how to use Omni reference, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I was thinking if you
I
really
like the
wanted
new
to
little
keep it,
slidey thing on 7. That really, you know, for the most part, in a lot of ways, 7's Omni is like really, really, really cool when you're working within the parameters of what a
yeah,
bot knows. It's really, really.
it changes per prompt too. Like I
Mm-hmm.
find that I have to make the Omni weight a
Yeah.
lot higher for certain pictures and certain prompts.
Yeah,
So
I love that so you don't have to play with numbers. Slide
yeah, yeah,
the ruler. Yeah, I do like that a lot. But it's just you're still working within what the bot has been told is normal.
right. Or is
Archetypes.
the archetypes, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Wah,
And
wah,
that's the
wah.
part that and then when you can't it's really hard to break through that. So hard. I do it occasionally, but I have to use words or language that really doesn't
Yeah,
say exactly what it means, but
right.
it's something that the bot understands and will give me like 52 images and I can get one out of the 52. But it does nothing to my old age nerve system.
Mhm.
I'm going to hurt you. So I was like, I got 5 minutes to get this out. You can do this in 3 seconds. Do it. Doesn't quite work. I have to admit, and I do see you on my Clarinet on my GPT thingy, but I do go to chat quite a bit just to get the new. That was one of the things that Kiki was talking about today, like large language model language.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think everybody knows large language and generator bot is like two separate things. They don't
Yeah.
speak the same language. But occasionally you can get on chat and get suggestions that you can edit down too. That, and chat's done that. It's like, oh, I didn't think about that word, or what do I use instead of kinky, and things like that. Like I would never have thought that the bot had 4C hair texture in its database, but it does.
It has
That's
what
what you go to the
texture?
store and 4C, 4D. Kinky hair comes in different. I don't know if everybody knows that, but kinky, well, textured hair comes in different. Uh, they're classified for hair products, 3C, 4C, that
Right,
kind
Oh,
I
of thing.
got you. Okay.
And I did not know that was bot world. Like I had no idea that I could take the information I needed off the back of my hair container.
Mhm.
So, I mean, it's things like that you learn from chat. That can I cut paste a prompt over? No. If anybody notices, Sora is the worst. Sora is the worst to me. Art generator created by a human and a woman. Sora is. It makes up stuff like it's like that wasn't. And I'm putting in pictures, so it's not like you're interpreting the prompt. Sora's terrible about that, but yeah, it's
So are you
Interesting.
saying Midjourney has some advantages over Sora?
Midjourney has some advantages over everybody.
Oh, yes. We like to hear that.
It is
It's
what it is.
interesting to me that that Midjourney seems to know the codes for hair textures, and yet it can do nothing with hex codes for colors.
Oh no, it does not.
Well,
No.
that's because you know why that's true, because all of the advertisements for hair textures include
Yeah,
the
right. Yeah.
the tag.
Imaging and the imaging.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I wish maybe Midjourney will at some point ingest like shit tons of palette information and paint squares and stuff that creates associations with hex codes or colors or whatever. But until then, we're stuck with really simple colors. the kind of colors that people type in as tags, right?
It's
So,
true.
I mean, very, very few people type in brick red. So we often get bricks in red. But lots of people might type in maroon, or dark red. Those are more common.
Mm.
They're not Crayola colors.
Folks that paint and actually work in graphics, it's gotta drive you nuts. And you can't get that gradient in between.
Symvolia says, I have a ton of credits with different companies. And so I need to create, she's saying I need to use those credits. But Midjourney has advantage overall. So the credits go to waste, yeah. Hebo suggests just rip Pantone.com. I'm sure Pantone would love a partnership with Midjourney. Would be great. Welcome to Midjourney Prompt Troubleshooting Jam Session. We are here in a giant group of people ready to talk about your projects and help you get any issues resolved with your prompting and your projects. Let's see. I asked Zero how the mood, because Zero shared those beautiful pictures and of Mirrorwood, and then said, but the mood board changed everything. I have to start with fresh prompts. So I asked. Zero said the first image I shared used one profile combination of 3 different profile codes, but then he added a 4th profile code and hope to make it a cleaner animate. And what happened? It just now you're having to revamp the prompts to accommodate the style changes. I mean, that would be normal to have to redo the prompts, because each of those sref codes is like a little prompt interpreter. It's like each little engine has its own ideas, its own of how to interpret your prompt, what each token should do on the canvas. So you do, once you start mixing them in, you do have to start paying attention to different, to different elements of your prompts will start to change out from under you. Like you never had to say photograph before, but you just added an sref that is an illustrating style. Now suddenly you have to add photograph to your prompt, that sort of thing. Welcome to Midjourney Prompt Troubleshooting, where we troubleshoot problem prompts. I am getting system errors, which is fascinating. Okay. We did have some technical difficulties during the last event, which I hope have been resolved. Unfortunately, it does mean we are broadcasting at a slightly lower quality, which does not do the the images y'all share deserve so much more than what the stream can share. But come on down to midjourney.com and you can ask someone for their profile, and whatever is not hidden, unpublished in stealth mode is available on their profile, and you can see all their art at full resolution in the best quality. Mariana says, for me, it was like this. Mood boards make a really big difference to how you prompt, is what you're saying, Mariana? Yeah. It's blending interpreters. It's blending prompt processors. And a lot of people don't think of it that way, and that's tough. If you think of it as literally a style, then they behave in a counterintuitive way, because you think, oh, well, this one has a lot of illustration, so it should produce illustrations, and it keeps producing photographs. And it's because there's something in your prompt that it didn't interpret as you know, in the right direction, because it has a unique interpretation of that token. Some SREFs, some styles ignore some tokens like altogether. Like when in 5.2, when we were using the Style Explorer, we found a style that couldn't do a flamingo or something. Like if you put flamingo, it put, I don't know, something else. Excuse me. Did not mute in time for that. My goodness. Well, that's incredibly embarrassing to do that on cam.
Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, so you kind of have to prompt with caution or prompt with foreknowledge when you're mixing in SREFs, if you add any SREF at all. And that's why people are confused when they write a prompt and then they turn on personalization and then the prompt does some weird other thing. And they're like, what? It should at least. And the answer is no, it shouldn't, because your personalization is a whole new package of instructions for Midjourney.
Clarinet, can we talk about the rating process? Is that what builds your personalization?
Yeah. So if you go to,
and I don't understand that, because the images are just so, I don't know how that builds a personalization, picking your favorite image, because I mean, you could push it one way or the other, I suppose, and only pick the images that you want to represent you and skip everything that isn't something that you want to represent you.
That's how you do it.
Is that how you do it?
That's how you do it.
I just go through all the images and go, oh, I like that one. Oh, I like that one. Sometimes it's a cartoon. Sometimes it's a interior decor. Sometimes it's a movie clip.
Mostly I'm skipping. I mean, yeah. I keep my mouse on skip. And
isn't it a lot to do with things that are more like composition, color, whether it's in focus?
we don't know. I mean, let's say that there's 500 hidden attributes tagged to these images, and we don't know what those 500 attributes are. We can assume that of the 500, some of them have to do with color, and some of them have to do with composition, and some of them have to do with style. Because duh. But after that, we're not entirely sure what Midjourney is tracking.
Because sometimes, like, it'll give you things that are obviously close but slightly different, or maybe that's just me.
No, that's right.
That isn't there?
That's right. It will.
So it is trying to do something specific with.
Yeah, like these are the same subject. It's asking.
Yeah.
The most obvious thing it's asking me here is, do you want are you more for photographic or illustrative?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about that question.
Right.
I don't care about this question. Do I want, what this is asking is probably, do I want a single focus, with blur around the sides, or do I want everything in focus?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you can intuit what it's asking, but basically, I don't want anything about this mom life thing anywhere near my profile. I don't want the I don't want the gold. I just don't want it. I'm not going to risk it. So, I go through and, I also find that it matters very much what monitor I do this on, because the colors are so different on my 3 monitors here, and they're so different on my phone and on my iPad. I find myself changing my mind. Like, this looks better on my phone because, I can see it. This looks useless on my phone because it's a tiny speck. You know what I mean?
Right. You can't even see the subject matter.
Right. So which one would I pick? So it's really, I don't know. It's pretty hit or miss. I mean, that's why they say keep rating and rating and rating, just like never stop, because the more you get, the cleaner the cleaner the outcome is, because it has a better statistical sample, right? Just as statistics.
Be healthier to just build mood boards?
Mood boards are not interpreted quite the same way. Like let's say that a profile builds a package and ties it with a little bow and says, here, this is your prompt interpretation when you run it with this code. But mood boards do wrap it up a different way or put something different in that box and give it to you. So they're not, even though they both use --p, the profile that it put together for you is a little bit different. So you get something different out of mood boards than out of profiles, but they're essentially the same. I mean, a mood board is like, imagine if it was all the ones you said you liked, stuck in that mood board.
Yes.
It's a little bit like that. But if you like the way that profiles work, the way what profiles put in the box versus what mood boards put in the box, then you can make extra profiles. Like I've made only one because I don't want to deal with it, but I can add a new profile, see?
Oh, and then you just start rating on your new profile.
Right, and you rate on your new profile for whatever other thing you're chasing. So you can have one that's all illustration and one that's all photographs and one that's all, and then you can name them and choose them.
Very good to know. That's great.
And then you get
matter. I don't know whether to click on subject matter that I like because I'm kind of aiming towards, for instance, maybe a animated cartoon character. So I'm thinking, I should just skip everything except for the animated cartoon characters and say which ones I like the best. And
well, I tell you, I like the what, even though, I mean, it's the same box. It's the same. It's the prompt interpretation box, and mood boards pack it a certain way and give it to you, and then profiles pack it a certain way and give it to you. And I personally like the way profiles are, whatever profiles put in that box. I think it performs better than whatever mood boards are doing. But mood boards are way faster to throw together. I mean, I can throw a mood board together with one picture, right? Up to 500 or something. But to get a profile, really, to get that nice nuanced profile feel, you have to go like, I don't know, somebody like 1D said like 1,000 or so. Like you actually have to do quite a lot of rating before the profile kicks in and starts being as sophisticated and pleasing as we like it.
You know what I wish you could do when you were rating is tell it which profile box to put it in. If you could right click and say, put this in.
Oh, nice idea. You should put that in our ideas and features. Like one rating experience, but you're dropping them into different boxes.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Bye, Sambalia. See you later. StyleRef tries to ignore object semantics while mood boards don't. Tell me more about this, Johnny. How do you explain it?
Well, it seems, I mean, I always think of mood boards as being for vibes. But I mean, they do carry visual style, but StyleRef is kind of the preferred way if you're trying to get the style without like the stuff, the things, like. Because like the types of objects you see in mood boards will show up in the image results, even when you don't ask for them. Not the same things, but the same categories of things. Whereas StyleRef doesn't really do that, unless it's like cranked up really high.
Yeah, because a mood board was designed to be a vibe. Here's what mood boards were designed to do. The specific use case is Imagine that you have to make 10 scenes from the same movie. It would be exhausting to try to prompt constantly that it's 1960s during the protests in a small town. You know, those are the props you want. That's the look you want. That's the film style you want. That's the this you want. That's that you want. You wouldn't get that out of a profile. Only mood boards can give you that. And you can't get it out of a single SREF because you'd still have to prompt all the props. You know, you'd have, but the mood board will do the whole scene for you. You can just concern yourself with saying, you know, this character and this character are arguing in a diner, and your mood board will take care of the rest. So it's a great time saver for that particular use case, and quite a mystery to use for people who aren't trying to do that. For anyone who hasn't ranked profiles yet, try each of these with the same simple prompt, and you should see differences. What are they, Abby? Are you trying to give my computer a virus with these?
One is like drawings, and the other is called Photo Surreal.
I'm using my favorite vague prompt, honestly, comma, whatever.
That's great.
I'm gonna run that one.
Ooh, I like this one.
Yeah, the surreal one is my favorite.
So these would make great profile pictures. That one in particular. All the owls are always sexier than me. Yeah.
But you see, there are differences in the way the profile.
Oh, hugely.
Just the profile renders that.
Hugely different.
Yeah, so I recommend that to help kind of move towards a style that in a way that works with a variety of prompts.
It looks like you have illustration versus photographic.
Yeah, I have like surreal photographs, regular photographs, black and white photos, anime, and drawings. Those are the main ones that I have. And
what is the photographic one here? What is that one?
The one that starts as 28.
Photo Surreal.
Photo Surreal. Nice.
Here, I'll give you the black and white one. It's a little strange.
Oh, yeah, do that.
Just a second, please. Johnny, what was your prompt?
Honestly, whatever.
Honestly, whatever.
Oh, I like that one. That one looks like children's illustrated images.
Here, you can have mine. Mine is sort of, I don't know what mine is. Vintage. It's some sort of vintage something.
I like that.
But if you ever want to use my code and you can't remember it, you can always do 9Q McPoo.
Yeah.
Because that one was so very, very memorable. It's been months and I still remember 9Q McPoo.
This is
my memorable
favorite.
one is Gafuga.
We've got a kajuggle. That looks like a Yiddish word.
That's my Niji. That was my global for Niji. Yeah.
It's like so great. I've introduced it into my everyday language.
Gafuga? Oh, Gafuga! Like that?
It works in all circumstances. It's great.
Like, get out of here.
Okay, so I dropped in the black and white one. That's the XF. And then this one is my global.
Okay, let's try your global.
This one is the global.
Why does it say equal GP? Oh, equal global profile. Okay, I got confused for a second there. All right, so we'll try this. And then, so this is my default style. And
I
then
have a
your
black and
default
white
style
one.
is stranger than mine.
Mine is very like abstract and kind of minimal and strange.
And try the black and white one. Got it?
For me, on like my global personalization for V7 is like extremely, I think a lot of other people's are this way, but very, very detailed in like the textures. And mine, I mean, it has a certain fairly distinctive palette, I guess, but a lot of things end up looking like they're made out of like tiny macaroni or chenille. So,
Macaroni.
so yeah, like macaroni art, like in preschool, kind of, except it's like much more tiny and very, very highly detailed. So to counteract that, I made a ranked profile that I only clicked on very low detail, very minimalistic things.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up with something boring. But it does avoid that hyper detail that I sometimes don't want.
Okay, I took out teal to see if it'll take over. I also say that it's an oil
You still
painting,
have a
though.
purple background.
Oh, do I have a purple background? Okay, I'll just say on a dark background.
Because this is a black and white profile, correct?
Yeah,
If-
it should be if you don't
but the-
specify any colors. It's
the
like
pro-
mostly.
The prompt is the most powerful tool in Midjourney. It'll always win.
Yep. Here we go. It's getting a little more.
This is kind of cool.
Kind of steampunky.
Yeah. Look how noir this is.
Mm-hmm.
Took out purple
Oh,
back.
actually, Johnny, this one is better. This is definitely illustrative. Whatever. Honestly, whatever. That's so
I'm
good.
dropping in my this is my low details ranked profile if you want to give it a shot.
Oh, am I supposed to be working?
It is yeah. Bye.
Let's check the calendar. Everything, my schedule just moved around all the Monday meetings, so I have 22 minutes.
Okay. And you have ideas for how to spin.
That's true.
You gotta like sit down and open OneNote or something and
Oh
figure out how
God.
to spin.
What is the
Don't
profile that
speak
you
to
just
the
put
devil's
in? What is
apps.
this one?
This one is Abby's black and white one.
Black and white.
Yeah.
And less detail.
That is Johnny's.
Or just black and white on this one.
Just black and white. Johnny's is less detail. Whoops. P. Oh, it has a P because it's a profile, of course. It's Johnny's. Johnny, you have such a strange aesthetic. It's very punk.
Yeah.
It's got an edge to it.
Yeah, let me try that one.
And your prompt is just click now?
Yes.
I like the woman with the birds.
It's only gauche to Jen here because it scrolls what other people are doing. What
Yeah,
other
I just
people are
put that
saying.
so that I could get my my global profile code. That's
Look at this. I told it has skulls and
my
everything.
excuse.
It's such an edge. It's got a lot of emotion to it.
Mm-hmm.
Mine does not.
Yeah.
Mine is very like 1970s childhood sort of serenity.
Mhm.
I love this one, Johnny. Okay, I'm gonna put this is your code, I'm going to put the whole prompt.
Cool. Mhm.
This is how I feel today, to be honest. Perfect. Sometimes I feel like Midjourney just like hands me what I need. Isn't it
Yeah.
amazing?
I just want to feed him a soft boiled carrot.
I think he would rather have a cookie.
I was thinking like a big rainbow lollipop.
There you go.
Welcome to Midjourney's prompt troubleshooting jam session. We have 4 people. Oh, aha! We have my sister-in-law joined from Facebook to said, "How dare you be human on camera?" I don't know if she's still here watching, but I didn't see that. She said that quite some time ago, and I didn't see it until just now. I know, Megan. It's so gauche, but you know what it does? It helps the people who are watching feel like, there's some conversation, that someone's really there to listen, that someone's going to do some sort of hand gestures sometimes.
Ooh, now that I see you, I'm using my hand. I'm using my hands. I'm shaking my head. Yes. No.
Because it's instinctual, right? Like because you can see me, so you're like gonna mirror what I'm doing and be engaged. But
or I
like,
assume you can see me.
well, it doesn't look like I'm looking at you now because I'm looking directly at the camera.
You're looking at me, yes.
What have you been up to?
Oh God.
Are you watercoloring again?
Not right now, but
Not right now.
I will be as soon as I'm off.
Oublier la femme, forget the woman.
Yeah, that's the profile I made to avoid waifus when prompting Niji, and
You named it this little French phrase.
yeah, it's masculinized, and it's very, very different from my global one for Niji, in that it wants to put rumpled suits and ties on everybody, and it's very blue and angular.
Let's try it
the
with
opposite of my other one.
click now.
Yeah. Hey,
hello. Hello to Josh, the talking squirrel. Lots of visible paint strokes on that one. Hi, you waved back. Mary Smith was just talking about that. That because I'm using my hands to talk, that you guys are starting to nod like at your monitor because it feels like maybe I can see that.
Now try that with my other Niji code, Kachugal, and see the difference.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me find it. I gotta scroll up. I'm scrolling up. I'm scrolling.
Kachugl.
I found it. That's
Yeah.
Can we make
Kachugl.
Yeah, it needs to be a new thing where you have to pronounce your profile if you share it.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. I will send a note to David to make sure that
Thank you.
that's implemented right away.
Uh-oh. Oh no, the creation was failed.
It has to be
Niji.
what?
It's Niji.
Oh, it's Niji.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. How dare you be human on camera? Honestly, whatever.
At some point, you're going to have to bring Jenny on camera.
Oh my God, yes. I'm trying to get is it somebody from Twitch talking to me? Like, where are these people? They're here. I mean, I can see the count of people, but they're not saying anything. They're just staring at me. Us. Spectating. They're lurking. They're spectating. Oh, this is so cute.
This one is like it's way more feminine, soft, orange, close up.
Yeah.
Compared to the other one.
This one didn't do any dudes though.
True.
Let me say a dude. I don't know what Midjourney thinks a dude is, but there we go. Oh yeah, that looks much better than this weird visible brushstrokes thing. Oh, I like him. I like them all.
You wouldn't like him if you met him in a dark alley.
No, I would.
This profile really likes to turn people into hard-boiled detectives.
Oh, the hard-boiled detective. Yeah, they do kind of look like strung out detective types. He's like, I just want to ask you a few questions. Don't walk away. Don't walk away. But yeah, meeting scary people in a dark alley, as long as they're behaving normally, I'm no longer scared of them. I'm scared of people in general if they're clearly on drugs or alcohol or something and they're not going to be able to deal with me really from a good place. That's now who I walk around. Like if I'm walking downtown and there's that person, then I go around them. But if they just look like this, then I'm fine. It's fine.
He does a bit of a smile happening there.
Yeah, he does. It depends on his his next move. What's his body language? How does he animate? Yeah. How does he animate? Let's find out. We're gonna auto low motion, and then I'll tell you whether I avoid him in a dark alley. We'll see what his body language is like.
Oh, God. I predict he's going to give you a smile.
What will happen? The suspense is amazing.
Now, is it going to be a heartfelt smile or is it going to be a creepy smile?
Does Midjourney have any creepy smiles in its database? Are all its smiles creepy because they're all AI smiles?
Maybe.
I mean, yeah, I'm betting on creepy too, Gally.
Uncanny Valley.
I mean, here's the thing. Do you remember the laughing at salad meme?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what Midjourney does if you say laugh. Everyone is laughing at their salad. That's the type of laugh Midjourney does with the teeth.
Yeah.
It's awful. Their salad.
Like a wide-mouthed frog.
Oh, wide-mouthed frog. Yeah, there's only like 4 people who understand that reference, and I'm not ever going to tell that joke again. Ever. Like I methodically deleted all of those files because we were just messing on the stream. We're like, Whoa, number 1 is still a little creepy.
Sad.
Yeah, number 4 is sad. Number 3 is too much hairspray. Number 2 is okay.
Number 2 is giving the sideways glance, like he's telling you.
Exactly,
something's over there. Don't go around me on this side. No, don't go around me on this side either, because there's something over there. There's something over there.
Yeah.
Don't trust number 3, yeah, for sure.
Number 3 is scary.
But, by and large, he seems okay. Like, I wouldn't walk around him. I probably wouldn't, like, chit-chat with him, but I wouldn't cross the street. I probably wouldn't cross the street. But I don't protect myself that way over much because I'm not, again, we were talking about this earlier, I'm not really the targeted if I'm targeted, it would be for things other than other than that.
You might want to hold your purse or your backpack, whatever you carry, a little closer to you.
I think, yeah, I might be targeted for.
Might want to snatch your bag.
I am in Texas, and I look like this, so there are things I might be targeted for. 1.5 hours later, I finally have my coffee in hand. ADHD in full effect. Going to be a. I can't read it because I'm in my own way.
Long
work day.
Long work day.
I'm like, what is it going to be? What?
Yeah, that's me.
Because
All right,
it's
bye
cool.
everybody.
Oh, bye. See you later.
Clarinet.
Bye, Abby.
I'll miss you. Bye.
I'll miss all of you too. Maybe I'll get a headache and then I'll come back. We'll see how it goes.
You have to leave. I can't hold the crying face this long.
Okay,
Okay.
bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
I feel like
So is Texas scary? Because I'm coming to Texas in a couple of weeks for the.
Oh, where are you
for the
coming
first time.
to?
I'm coming to Midland, Texas.
Oh, that's that direction. Yeah, you'll be within an hour of me. Texas is scary politically because it not because any individual person you meet is extremist, but because the gerrymandering of Texas allows it to appear politically extremist and allows it to pass some weird laws, like, trans people can't capitalize the T in the word trans or something. Yeah, I made that up, but just like random stuff targeting certain populations that they just come up with and they can pass because it's gerrymandered. And then but I can't meet a single individual who believes it. Like if I just go to a gas station and just pull someone and they're trying to buy some gum and I'm like, hi, do you hate gay people? They're like, no. And then I have to buy the gum for them because I just wasted their time. This doesn't happen. I'm just making up a story. But right. I don't go to gas stations and just ask people or buy people gum. But yeah, so politically, if you look at the politics, like if you look at a map of Texas and look at what its politics are supposed to be, then somebody who looks, no makeup, incredibly short hair, married to a woman, it's not the safest configuration of person to be if you believe how political Texas is.
Right.
So you lived in Austin for a year. I never felt unsafe, but I hated the political climate. Yeah. Oh man, what year were you in Austin? Oh, galley. I have to see what okay.
I was gonna say
okay, 21, 22.
The dude character on the second row, if you pan the camera down, I feel like he would definitely be doing the thing where you touch your fingers together, like we were.
Like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta know what your prompt is because whoops, I didn't mean to describe her. I want to know what your prompt is because that's not that sexy. Also, what's happening with her shoe? Things happening with her shoe. This would be sexy if she weren't sitting quite like that. Whoa, what is she doing with her leg? Okay, now together they're creepy. Oh my God, Josh, you're right. That's what she's doing. You know that pose? Is that what you do?
So funny.
Does your husband appreciate that you like actually flex? Like are you one of those people that walks up to your husband and says special delivery and turns around? Oh God. So he's that guy. Your mom would? Oh God, Gally, you're laughing so much. I wish you were on voice so we could hear it. My friend Chris, his dad, when they were hiking in the woods, his dad would when his dad started hiking it when he got older in his 60s, they would walk around in the woods together, him and all his boys. His dad would often just walk and fart at the same time, like for several steps, and with the boys behind him, and he'd say, oh, it's the what is it? It's the brown-cheeked warbler. Do you hear it? Write it down in your bird watching book, guys. It's the brown-cheeked warbler. Yeah, creaky floorboards. One of my previous partners farted in the other room, and it sounds like he was moving a chair across the floor. It sounded like he was just pushing a chair across the floor because so I yelled from the other room, "Why are you moving furniture? Why are you moving furniture?" And he calls back, "I didn't move any furniture." So I walked in there and I was like, "What was that? No." What the noise was. And from that point forward, moving furniture was the word we used. So if somebody did that like in bed or whatever, we'd be like, "Oh, who are you moving some furniture?" "Yeah, just moving this furniture around a little bit." Yeah. I love the languages that people in relationships come up with, and it's just like words that and phrases that no one else outside of the two of them will ever understand.
Mm-hmm.
It would not give me a description of this pinup girl. But you know who will? My prompt helper. Write a prompt for this image. So give me an example, Josh. These lights are making me squint. Aye. Woman in a flowing black dress stands on an empty desert road at sunset. Okay. Can you see the photograph that I attached in the previous message? Be honest, CPH. No, it isn't. But that's not what it is. You're lying. I'm gonna argue with it right here. The file name. I'm suggesting the scribe. No, sir. We've come full circle. We have half an hour left here on Midjourney Prompt Troubleshooting jam session where we troubleshoot problem prompts. If you have a prompt or project that you're puzzling over, you can paste it in the chat and we will converge on the problem and try to help you. Otherwise, we're just chit-chatting.
Does the prompt helper GPT make recommendations if you show it the like image references that you'd like to use?
No, it can't. It can't see pictures.
I see. Okay.
I've just established that. I don't know why not.
Right.
Excuse me for coughing directly into your ear. Let me try again. Let me try uploading an image instead. Now I'm in ChatGPT 5 too. So, what is the file name of this image? First, let me see if it can see the file name. ChatGPT 5 thinking is really rewarding because it's very competent, but man, do I get tired of sitting here watching it say thinking. Okay, so Josh says, like we say hotness Everdeen when talking about someone we find attractive. Michael Bublé for bubble butts. We talk about shrimp salad when we're talking about a Karen because we have a sister-in-law with that name who makes shrimp salad. Okay. What? Okay, it doesn't have the word sailboat in it. What does the image depict? Thinking. I know, Gally, I'm really having a hard time keeping my eyes open with all this lighting. I mean, maybe if I turn off this light, it won't be so bad. Is that worse? I can't tell.
That's good. It's fine. Looks normal.
A stylized illustration that reads Midjourney Troubleshooting in big hand-lettered type over a night seascape. Small sail. It does. Okay.
Ooh.
So yes, write a prompt for it. At least 5 can. 4.0 could not. For the movie You, Me, and Everyone We Know, they use the phrase Jimmy haha to talk about oral intimacy. So anything with Jimmy means that now. CPH should come with hold music. Hand-lettered title reading, Midjourney Troubleshooting fills the top of the starry night sky. Small wooden sailboat with a tall sail rides as the sail is below. Roll clouds and gull silhouettes dot the horizon. That's not going to work. Poster tile illustration with crisp ink line. Sometimes I'm like, that's a terrible prompt. That's not going to work. And then I try it and it does. And I'm like, God damn it. The freaking prompter is better than me. Makes me crazy. I'm like, you can't say dot the horizon. You can't say crisp ink lines. Nuh-uh. And then it nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. I mean, of course, it doesn't get the lettering right, but it absolutely nailed it.
Huh.
I'd have to, come in here and do the fix the text thing. Midjourney trouble hurling is what it looks like it said.
Trouser hurting.
Yeah, trouser hurting. We do a little bit of that around here. If Josh is on the call, then it's definitely going to happen. Okay. Try that again. Look, hand-lettered title text. That's an interesting phrase. I never would have thought of that, but he's absolutely right. Midjourney Troubling. Yes, it is. It can't fit shooting in that space. I'm going to have to give it more space. All right, you've got enough space now. Don't you dare complain. It's complaining. Midjourney Troubling. Midjourney Trouble Blasting. Why is it capitalizing the J? Is it capitalizing the prompt? Oh my God. It is. Ah! Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back. Keep calm. Keep calm. Everything will be fine. Okay. Midjourney. And the word troubleshooting. Okay, let's try that. Random off-topic babble, says Gally. But speaking of CRISP, did you see that the CRISPR has effectively cleaned HIV/AIDS from cells and prevented their return? No human trials yet. Yeah, I saw that, but I just was like, I'm not going to think about it until human trials because, I don't want to. I don't want to start hoping. There we go. That's interesting. I like that one. I don't know about the birds look like they're drowning. So, Johnny, the long answer to your question is apparently you can, if it's as long as it's on 5.
Okay.
And it produces prompts that I think are not going to. I often think, well, that's kind of a weak prompt. We could fix that prompt. Like I'm going to give it its own prompt. This is another fun thing to do with it. Is let me reload this just in case it's an old one. Give it its own prompt, and then it'll find its own mistakes. Yep. It found the same thing that I didn't like. The dotted, oh yeah, this is much better. No, it didn't fix the gull silhouettes. Oh, I see it. Okay, well. At least they're not dotting anything anymore. Let's see how this looks in comparison. About the same, really. I wonder what this would look like on Q4.
Would you mind pasting that prompt in the chat that you're using there?
Yeah. Why?
I'm,
Dare I ask?
I'm curious what Niji would do with it, because
Oh, nice idea.
I can't say that Niji's objectively better at text, but if, in my opinion, it's almost always prettier and usually more accurate than VSAT. So I always go to Niji first when I'm doing text.
Do you think I understand Promptogram's question correctly? I think so. You have joined the Prompt Troubleshooting Jam session here on the Midjourney official Discord server. If you have any problem prompts or projects you'd like to talk about, absolutely drop them in the chat. They're on Twitch or YouTube, here on Discord, out on Facebook, wherever you might be. If you are watching this as a recording, I don't know why you would, but if you are, yeah, you've been watching for like 45 minutes if you've made it to this point. Anyway, you too can leave a question or share a project by using the comments in whatever format you're in. Their comments might be there or they might be down there. And just at me and I'll come swing by and help you out. Oh, these are cool. And they need to see if you can get it to look like more like an oil painting. Yeah, the size does seem off, doesn't it?
The size of the text or the words?
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's what I would use this for, what it is being used for, the square thing is the Luma calendar display. And it's usually people are looking at it on their phone. So if the text isn't like super huge, then it's just.
Yeah. I always find in Niji, if you use a negative prompt, it tends to put more focus on whatever you have in your quotation marks. It makes the words bigger usually. Lowering the old TPW.
Lowering the old TPW. What? The prompt weight.
Total prompt weight.
Nice one. Was it a shock, Josh? Are you recovered now? The owl is the owl. The edits lose the style. They do. They do, which is why I was so happy when the CPH just said hand-lettered title text. I'm like, thank God, because I don't know exactly how to describe typography. So I'm like, it's big. It's bold. Like, I don't know the words to give it the right texture. So maybe, Josh, the answer is to ask ChatGPT or something. How do I describe this font? And then use that phrase back in your prompt. I mean, does it stick? Let's find out. I mean, it does seem to be sticking. I'm not even going to use this, but I can't stand these drowning birds. The drowning birds are confusing. And they're drowning in the water too. Like, Midjourney doesn't know what it's doing. There's one stuck to the boat. Are there any other hidden? I think that's okay. All right, let's try it. Last night I was editing the word envy on tarot card titles, and every attempt either the style or lost either the style or the text completely. Oh yeah. MJ does not know typography specifically, Himbo, but it seems to know words like hand-lettered titles. I mean, it seems to have some sort of connection to it. No, the birds have just got to go. Oh, these are okay. All right, that one's fine. This is the one I did on quality 4 to see if it would help it condition the words, but no, just added a lot more detail. It's because I was saying this in class the other day. Quality increases the amount of time spent on the prompt, but it doesn't increase the amount of time that time, the amount of extra time that it gives to the prompt is not being used for prompt adherence purposes. Like, Midjourney could make a command that gave you a bunch more time and spent most of its time on prompt adherence. But instead, Midjourney gave us one that spends all its time on aesthetics. So it iterates on color and composition and level of detail, and it spends all its extra iterations that you're paying for on that stuff. It doesn't spend any extra iteration steps on prompt adherence. So we can't use higher Q to help our prompts be more like what we said. We can only and make them spend more time doing whatever Midjourney was going to do aesthetically anyway, but more of it. So that looks adorable, Johnny Bones.
Yeah. That took one edit. I didn't get troubleshooting right on the first try, but I just erased and redid it and it worked.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Bob Ann, which is what it's known for. I didn't catch what that was being said to.
Mhm.
Clarinet, I have a question about subscriptions.
That's why Gallifrey is here.
What's that?
I said, that's why Gallifrey is here. I'm just saying her name so that she listens to your question too. Go ahead.
The $30 a month is 15 hours, fast hours. Is the $10 a month half of that.
And Gallifrey says
It's
he's typing.
different.
Would it be a third of that? So would that be, let's see, how many times does 3 go into
I think it's
15?
200 minutes for
5
basic.
hours?
No. It's 3 1/3 hours for basic. I
3
believe.
1/3.
Yes.
Okay.
That's 200
here.
minutes, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
3 1/3. 3 3
Yeah.
3.
Come up. All the way on me. Okay, she's not going to do it. Maybe I can. I know she's right here. Hold on. Maybe I can do this.
Her name's Jenny, right?
Right. She can't hear you though. Let's see.
Hey, Jen.
Oh, it's Alpha. It's Alpha or Alpha in her. But there she was. She's now busy licking my foot. Very good. Excellent. Excellent work. Thanks for licking my foot.
Just debating on whether or not to, with video, I'm buying extra hours constantly, and I'm buying them in $4 increments. And I'm thinking, well, really, I can buy.
Have you ever considered volunteering?
I don't feel knowledgeable enough to volunteer.
It doesn't matter if you know the answer. It matters if you can find the answer for the person.
I'm pretty good at finding answers, but
you could try that because that gets you a certain amount of free hours a month if you have a green book.
I see.
Of which I'm well overdue. It's on the 15th of every month, and it's the 22nd, and I haven't done it. And no one said a word because everyone's too polite. Everyone's thinking about it.
Though, Mary, if you upgrade to Pro, then you can do videos on Relax, so you won't need to buy more hours.
Well, let's see. What is Pro? How much is Pro?
It's the $60 plan.
60?
Yeah, so that gives you 30 hours plus Relax mode, which I don't get on my basic plan.
Yeah. I do hesitate to play in video because it's just my hours go so quickly. So I just try to come into the classes and learn and watch everybody else. But now I'm just about ready to really dive in because I really want to do some video. And I think I need a stronger plan because it's just I'm on the $10 plan and it goes quick.
Yeah. A great way to save your GPU time for videos is to lower the batch size, so you can make 1 or 2 videos at a time instead of 4.
That's a great tip. Yes. But it's so fun to get 4.
And in the process of finding the image you want, maybe use draft mode.
Yes.
You must have the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
To create your initial image?
Yeah, like while you're finding it, and then once you find it, then you can go off draft mode once you get the prompt kind of right.
Yes. And let's go over again for if you create an image in draft mode, is it that the resolution is lower?
Yes.
I think so.
No, it's not that the resolution is lower really. It's that the model spends less time on your prompt. It's a lower Q. So remember I just talked about Q4? It's Q 0.5.
Gotcha.
I don't understand what that means. Is it a strong image that you get, or
It's
do you need to?
it's a half-baked image. It's like taking the cake out of the oven after 10 minutes instead of after 20 minutes.
Maybe my advice is not great then, if it's not going to be the same when
it's not going to be the same when you but it'll give you a general idea.
Okay.
Yeah, like draft mode images they're still pretty good, but when you look closer, like they'll have some wrong details most of the time.
The worst thing about
enhance.
Yeah.
You can enhance if you get a good one, you can press the enhance button and it gives you the same composition but with the normal quality level.
Stronger quality.
Yeah.
So
but you're saying
enhance is what you want to do to
enhance
a draft image.
brings it into full quality without reinterpreting it. But if you take the same prompt and just run it in if you take the same prompt and run it in full quality, it'll come out different because the seed will be different. The only way to get that picture, that exact picture in draft up at full quality is to use the enhance situation. And I'm having network problems. If you'll excuse me for just a moment, talk amongst yourselves.
It's also worth noting that only an initial imagine is going to be in draft mode. That is, that if you vary or remix, then the result will no longer be draft. It'll be normal quality.
Right. I feel like what Clarinet was saying though is like it actually spends less time even, on composition and deciding those things too. She's nodding.
Yeah.
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 So
there's I've noticed yeah, like you can get very, very different results whether you're doing draft or not.
right.
Like with the same
So
prompt.
that's why my advice isn't so great. Like if you're trying to, if you're saving money, you're also not getting exactly what you'll get if you go into the higher quality. You'll get something that's like perhaps a lot better, but yeah, maybe it's it's very roughly sketching, I guess, is the equivalent.
I noticed too that in draft it seems to like to interpret profiles differently too. Like it's like yeah, little
interesting.
So you're saying to enhance a draft image to make it a stronger image. How about very strong or very subtle? Does that help?
That will take it.
Strengthen a draft image.
Well,
sounds like it. I think it will. Like, and it would even increase the.
It's kind of hard.
Subtle, a very subtle will give you almost the same, but will it give you the same weak areas of that draft image?
In theory, it shouldn't.
Or will it strengthen that image?
Like it'll give the normal amount of memory and resources, so it should then have better detail, coherence, and stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Like I feel like like for example, if you do something in a draft and it's furry, enhancing it will make the hairs finer and more, individual or something.
More detail.
But it doesn't necessarily like redo the the composition isn't improved. It's just
look, we have people talking.
Where's
I'm having trouble getting juxtaposition of a scene that has a certain type of soft 1970s look that features a character that looks like they're from a different time. Aha. Okay, well, hold on. This person was in Promptcraft. And hi, Corn Guy.
Corn Guy.
Is Corn Guy the same as Mulkey Tool?
Mary, you saw the thing that Gallifrey posted, yeah?
Juxtaposition of a scene that has a certain type of soft 1970s look. Features a character that looks like they're from a different time. Yeah, wow, that is hard. Mixing styles. I mean, you might do it photo composite style where you use the editor to put a layer that's a background that suits you and then add as a second layer your character and then ask Midjourney to blend them, and then Midjourney will leave the styles alone but kind of make it look like he's really there with shadows and things. What do you think? Do you know how to use the editor? My head is in the way. Now my chair is in the way. Okay, there. Anyways, there. And there's a little bit of lag. There's like 6 seconds of lag or something for YouTube, if that's how he's hearing me. But definitely the editor. Yeah, you're decent with it? Okay. So that's what I experiment with. The background of style A is the background layer, and then style B is your figure. And you know, just alpha him in your favorite alpha doing program. And then let Midjourney blend that. Use a smart prompt and let Midjourney try to blend that. I'm so sad that you found us and that the event is over. Do people want to stay and demonstrate this to Corndog, or?
Sure, I'm down.
You're down? You're down?
I'll stay.
We'll demo it. Corn Guy, can you give us your background and your character? We can just try to do it with your actual. I feel like I'm doing single ladies. All single ladies. Give us the 2 images that you need. Have. Now I've got that song stuck in my head. I did a Midjourney video to, yes, thank you. I did a Midjourney video to this song. With an elf girl, and she does this move, and then she ducks, and then she turns around and she leaves. Like rejected. She's rejecting you. It's pretty hot for Midjourney. As Midjourney goes. Popcraft works. See, I do this all the time when I'm talking to you guys, and you guys are never exposed to how incredibly awkward I am. And now you are. Waiting to hear if Corn Guy was going to give us the images. Oh, Bob Ann, she's good looking. She's so good looking, I would never ask for her number. Ever, ever, ever.
I'd be like, you should have put a ring on it.
Oh, you could hear the awkward too. Thanks, Josh. I thought I was hiding. No, that's why I have a good representation rep for Midjourney, because I met a friend of my father's while he was in the hospital, and I met a lot of his friends for the first time because they came to visit. And I met one of his friends, and she came, and she shook hands, she sat down, we chatted for a while, and later my stepmother, my dad's wife, came by and took my hands, and she said, you made such an impression on her. You made such an amazing impression on her. I was like, what did she say? She said, you're so authentic.
Mhm.
Is that not the best word backwards compliment for people who are like awkward and divergent? They're so authentic. They're just so authentic. So brave. So authentic.
Down to earth.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What you
Oh,
see is
yeah,
what you
I
get.
wouldn't. All right.
Good thing. I like
Doesn't
it.
seem like an
Oh,
insult to me.
it didn't? I mean,
No.
I met her again. I went for weeks thinking, oh, I'm authentic. I'm so brave and I'm so authentic. Oh, gee, thanks. Thank you. And then I met her again. I met her again later, and she, was so clearly impressed with me. Like, she really liked me, actually, it turned out. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
thank God. It was like, it
She
wasn't.
she wasn't being ironic.
Yeah, she wasn't being, or not ironic, but people are very sincere. Like, if you meet someone with Down
Right.
syndrome or something, you say, she's just so authentic. Like, there's a certain way of saying it, and you're like,
Okay.
and you feel like this guy, the Twisted Reality just put on there. You say, oh, he's just so authentic. He's just
I
himself.
see.
He's just
God.
himself. And there's a way of saying that which is
Yeah.
not respectful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking
Yeah.
about earlier, when I came on cam the first time, somebody in our regular group sent me a DM and said, you're just so brave. You're just so brave. And I was
Yeah.
like, really? Fuck you.
Or it's like when
Brave.
somebody describes artwork as like different. It's really
Oh
different.
yeah, it's so different. It's so different. It's so authentic, and you're just so brave. Like when you start getting that kind of feedback, you're like, what kind? But she meant it. It turned out in her defense that she absolutely. This is so great, Gallifrey.
And that outfit you're wearing, it's very current.
That's right. It's very current. It's so striped. Just striped. Which by the way, I've learned not to wear on cam because in the low resolution they're kind of weird. Does anyone else notice them shimmering a little bit because of the low res?
Oh,
Bit of a
moire,
moire.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I won't wear this again.
So Corn Guy has run into the problem of not being able to share images in chat rooms right now. So I even invited him to Discord.
Poor guy. He has to go to 3 different. He's gone to the web. He's gone to YouTube, and now he's coming to Discord. He's truly devoted.
Yeah.
Did he make it?
Clarinet, I'm sending you a link to a song about unwelcome advice and compliments.
Oh, here we
Hey,
go.
Clarinet.
Yes.
You'll never believe how I've almost.
What?
You won't believe how I almost. While I was in chat, I was scrolling back to like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, to old imaging, and I found that I could blend with the ones that weren't working, and it worked. Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You found what?
Okay. I found an old image girl that I used like a year and a half, a year ago, and the prompt worked for this one. Like I am like so surprised, and I
Well,
keep seeing that MJ keep back to its models from old.
do you have a
You know,
TV
they're
on?
using it in the new. Huh?
Do you have a
Oh
TV?
yeah.
Can you turn that off? It's cutting out your mic.
Yes. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. MJ does it. It holds its old, its old prompts. So a lot of times you can go back and probably as good or better than currents. But yeah,
Who knew?
it worked. Yeah, I didn't. I was just playing around and
That's
listening
awesome.
and not really thinking. Yeah.
I get a lot done when I'm not really thinking.
Yeah.
You know, because I outsmart myself a lot.
Overthink. It's called overthinking.
It's called overthinking. I tried not to name it. I didn't want to overthink.
Oh, I do that.
Ha ha.
It's part of being ADHD. No, you don't have.
Okay, Corn Guy's
Yeah.
got a picture of her by herself. You guys can't see this conversation unless you go into the prompt craft room. Because I can't, if I drag this onto the stream, I don't think you can see it. Yeah, you see my mouse dragging the window on it, but there's no window. So I wonder if I can, where did OBS go? Let's see, can I add a shared window? Like, no, it's hidden. So confused. I'll have to look at that. I'll have to look at that later. Figure that out. No eye contact worked. Amazing. Well, Corn Guy, we'll just put we'll just make a pretend person and just show you little girl astronaut photographic. We'll just make a fake one. Oh, I forgot to say isolated. You cicated. Isolated on a black background. No, on a lime green background because I need to alpha it. Also, a little girl astronaut standing with her space boots. Uh-oh, is it going to put the space boots in her arms? Okay, close enough. So here she is somehow in, this is terrible because the reflections, the green reflections are going to mess up the alpha. This one's cleaner. That's clean. Okay, so I'm going to randomly use this girl, even though she does have shadows, which is obnoxious if you're trying to do alpha. Then I'm going to the editor, and then I'm going to edit from URL your background. Whoops. As the background. And then going to add a layer from file, which is somewhere, which is this lady, little girl. And hold on, can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Excuse me. And then I'm gonna shrink her. Okay, she's gonna be standing outside on the lawn. And the 70s girl is gonna be looking at her. That's how we're gonna do that. Okay. I'm gonna smart select. See how far I get with this. Oh, shit. Can I just erase background?
Did you try to select the background or her?
I tried to select the background, but I'll try to select her instead. Oh God, this is gonna take forever.
Gosh.
Okay, so let's pretend this is working. Oh yeah, okay. All right, erase background. Okay. So there she is. This is interesting. I think I have to actually bring in this image again. Oops. Okay, so where she is. Well, hold on. And what I want to do is change the opacity. How the hell do I change the opacity? Because she's looking through the window at the girl.
Oh, opacity. I see.
I'd have to do that separately.
Yeah, I mean, possibly retexturing afterward.
No, I think I'd have to make her with the window texture on her to begin with. But you know what? That's something really easy to do in Photoshop. To put her.
Oh no, that wouldn't work.
There's no opacity. There's no opacity.
Bottom layer, yeah.
So then, anyway, let's make sure she's the right size for this, or Midjourney's going to get confused. I don't know what. Let's put her with the girl. Does she look about the right size?
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
Okay. Little girl astronaut stands next to her dark-haired sister looking out the window. 1970s photography.
Well, I think you need to erase the space around her to get.
Oh, it's not going to do it by itself, is it? It's not going to do it by itself. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I totally forgot. Totally forgot that you have to do that. Whoops. You have to. Okay. So where I want to, for crying out loud, I have to go back to the one with where she's going to be. I have to erase where she's going to be.
Oh.
So that it will have a canvas with which to blend her. And then if I really want to get into it, I would erase around the edges of her as well on her layer. So paint and then a much smaller brush. And I would go around here so that.
In a tiny bit.
Yeah, just eat into it just a little bit. Nibble on the edges. I wrote the FAQ for this and I still didn't do it.
Oh, I hope we don't lose her helmet.
Yeah, well, I can add it in the prompt. Little girl astronaut. Wearing a helmet, helmet with an open visor. Stands next to her sister, looking out the window. There we go. Hopefully, I ate enough of the space around her that it'll blend her in. Yeah, Twisted Reality saying prompt the space girl viewed through a window. I should have done that, but I didn't anticipate whether she was going to be.
The bigger issue is like the photo quality, because
yeah,
I mean it's
I'd have to
like
go
an
back
old photo
to.
and it's like all dusty and it's kind of not clear whether
I have to go back
the window's
here.
dirty or the photo's dirty.
Say 1970s photography.
Or retexture her before you bring her in as a separate layer. Retexture her using the original image as a reference.
That's smart.
So.
But maybe do her before you bring her into a layer.
Yeah.
Using the original image as a reference. I'm
also wondering if this will work because it won't touch her spacesuit. No, it did sort of touch her spacesuit.
I love that idea, Mary. I always forget about using references in editor.
Okay, so what we're doing here is we're adding a new image. We're editing an uploaded image. It's her. It's retexturing her. Young woman, a girl with brown hair in an astronaut costume, with the visor down, I guess. Stands inside a 1970s home. I'll start there. Let's see. Vintage
and use that
photography.
original image as a reference so it will grab maybe the color and the style from.
No. I have to get the URL again. Yeah, hold on. Okay, I'm going to take out all the style reference stuff. Well, it's lost the modern Astronaut costume.
Yes.
So
As in the 70s, the costumes looked the uniform looked totally different. So it's going to the 70s. Maybe, let's see. Oh, you didn't say 70s though.
nope. Got it purely from that. But with the other one that we did, with this, you can definitely use Photoshop to retexture her, to change the lighting on her, blur her out, whatever. Mixing styles in Midjourney is very hard. Midjourney doesn't really know that there are two different styles. It doesn't know. It doesn't, since it doesn't know, it's not addressable. We can't address it. We can't tell it this style and this style because there's no, the word doesn't exist in its brain. It's not, programmatically it's called, it's not addressable. So you end up with stuff like this, and then it's Midjourney. It takes you halfway to where you want to be. Corn dog. That's right. His name is Corn Dog. I'm not insulting him. That's just his name. Yes, it's very hard. One of the things you can do, I wrote an FAQ about this, Corn Dog. One of the things you can do is say that it's a movie set. Corn Dog, Corn Guy. If you say, you're right, it's Corn Guy, not Corn Dog. Mr. Corn, Lord Corn. Lord Corn. If you say that your retro aesthetic is actually a movie set, and then say, the actor is wearing an astronaut costume, that often works. I'll give you a demo of that. Little girl in a futuristic, a 1970s living room movie set. On the movie set is an actor. The actor is a little girl astronaut. Whoops. Oh no. Oh, I hit an arrow. For the Oh my god. Okay. 1970s living room movie set. On the movie set is an actor who is a little girl astronaut wearing a modern astronaut. What do you call the astronaut suit? Astronaut suit?
It's a emu. It's a EMU, I'm pretty sure. Wait.
Oh.
Yeah. It's an extravehicular mobility unit.
Ah.
Yeah.
I said actor instead of actress. I hope that doesn't confuse.
Here we go.
There you go. So it gets the more modern vibe on the movie set, right?
Because it's not using the 70s for an archetype.
Well, I said
modern on movie set.
I said movie set, right? I said it's an actor in a movie set. So suddenly Midjourney is sourcing from that kind of thing, and anachronisms show up in movies. So by getting that specific, by specifying the scenario, Midjourney is going shopping for imagery. It's going to a different part of the latent space and for a different set of embeddings, which doesn't make sense to most of you probably, but it's called sourcing. You can source it to a different part of the latent space. So we sourced it to movies, and it did a better job.
So it made the environment 70s, but it made the character modern.
Right. Anachronisms A-okay. What do you think, Mr. Korn? Now we have to wait for the like 40 seconds of lag. And then also he has to type the answer.
Let's see all four while we're waiting. Let's see all four again.
Oh. This one is the worst one, I think, because 70s infected the...
And there's no personality with the visor down like that.
So the softer 70s look. So now I'm going to take this image and I'm going to use it as an image prompt. And I'm going to use it as Omni reference. And I'm going to use the other one as a style reference. I have to go back to your other picture. Dang, where'd it go? Hold on, I've got too many windows open, you guys. I've got so many windows open. Can you give me your little girl standing at the window again? Why is Spotify even open? Okay, I know where it is. I found it. I found it. Okay. Nope, that's Himbo's. Going up, going up, going up. Well, I'll use Himbo's since I can find it. Okay. So now I'm going to make that the style reference. And then I need prompt. Hopefully that'll translate. Okay. Probably not, but it's worth a try. What do you guys think? Is it working? I think I need to talk about the style in the prompt. Said it was done. Didn't it say it was done? Do you see Jenny's tail in the background?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll have
Oh,
dog.
that's not your tail?
I am happy to see you. Mary Smith, Mary Smith. Okay. Can I click
Now,
on
what are
these
you
yet?
trying to accomplish? Because I don't see anything happening here.
It didn't really change over much. I think I need to add, let's see, soft lens photography or something. I'll take this out. Let's just try soft lens photography. Shake your tail feathers. Hi, Jenny. Can you hop up on my person so that they can see you? No? She's like, I don't know you that well. I've only known you since I was like 12 weeks old. It was a long 12 weeks before I knew you.
Could you hold her in one hand?
No. Almost. I mean, no. She's big. She's really
Yeah.
big. I'm scratching her butt right now, if you must know. That's what's happening over there. Oh, she left. Okay.
She's in heaven.
That soft lens is not doing anything.
Oh, you lost your reference.
No, I took it out.
Oh, you took it out.
I took it out because I was like, I don't think it's helping. It's not soft lensy enough. I need the original photograph, which I've just failed to find. I've only found Himbo's. And then Bob Ann, and then Himbo with the half.
Now look at your Omni reference. Should you bring down no, because you want that personality to be the same, but you've got your strength up to probably 400 there.
He must have put it in Promptcraft. He must have put it in Promptcraft. I'm just looking in the wrong place. That's all. Oh, he did. He gave it to us again. Okay. Copy link. All right. And I'm going to take the style reference up to 1,000 because I'm just feeling experimental.
How about if you put the girl at the window in the image reference also? Oh, here we go.
I'm just looking to see if I can communicate the style.
Oh no. I thought you were going to get a little more of the colorization.
I am not getting the style.
Mm-mm.
I maxed out the style too. How did you accomplish the style in the first place, Lord Corn? Did you happen upon it with a prompt? Were you using an SREF of your own? Oh, you're welcome, Gally. Bye. Yeah, I got to take a break too. I've been at it for a while. I'm running out of beverages, you guys. Waiting for Corn.
I'm doing something interesting, I think.
Tell me.
Trying to get sort of nondescript gender people with the idea of a series that's sort of like, what bathroom should I use? And then people look at the picture and they can't tell what gender the person is. And that's, I feel like a lot of people don't think about that during the arguments of all the gender bathroom stuff.
It's really awkward if you it's really awkward to have a woman that happens to be trans she's and coming out of the men's bathroom and you're just like, why is this lady coming out of the what was she doing?
Or even or just the fact that there is such a spectrum. There are, masculine women and feminine men, and like are you gonna like the whole thing about proving what you are before you use the bathroom, because you look a certain way, and some people don't fit the archetypes.
That's right.
I'm having a hard time. I mean, I've gotten a good amount, but in every quad, it's usually one that really looks gender fluid.
Yeah, it's tough because the male and female archetypes are so powerful that
Yeah.
you're either competing with one or you're competing with the other.
Yeah.
But what you can do, I think, to save it is go find real people out there and
Yeah.
combine them
I mean,
into
that would be the ultimate,
yeah.
actually doing it. But right now,
These are great though, Westendorf.
yeah, a couple, like every once in a while, one of them will
Like I
really be like,
really have
huh,
no idea.
yeah.
So wait, how did you prompt this again?
It depends. Like that last one was photo portrait of a feminine man.
Okay, cool.
The ones above it, photo portrait of a middle-aged gender fluid person.
All right, nice.
And then the top one, a beautiful feminine old man with female face photo portrait with no makeup by Nan Golden.
Nice.
But you know, like the other ones in that quad were this. Like not even
Yeah.
close. But yeah, I'm playing around. But yeah, maybe I should just like find, or maybe put a call out for people who feel like they don't feel the fit these archetypes, and make a beautiful spectrum book.
It's a nice idea. I feel that I don't fit the archetype until I speak. And then I definitely fit. I mean, not my style, but my
Yeah, I mean, you
my
don't have
vocal
vocal fry
cords.
or anything.
My vocal cords are of a certain size, and so
Right.
I'm not getting the.
I never watched it, but there was a movie about gay voice and men having issues sounding like feminine. It's like that's another spectrum. Like we all sound different, and it doesn't mean anything about how butch or feminine you are.
Well, I am pleased to encourage people to think about it.
Yeah. Josh gets mammed a lot.
Josh, that makes me obscurely happy. Well, it's working-ish. I think. Do you see what I did, Corn? Lord Corn? I used yeah, this is the last thing I'm trying, but let me give you this prompt. This is what I ended up with, and it's not bad. And it used it might just work without any help. Let me just take this out. What if I just There you go. You could probably use this prompt as is. And the idea of the movie set is helping her stay modern. You might have to tweak it a little bit. She is standing by a rainy window. Yeah, it's going in the right direction. This has got something to work with. Let me try
Maybe standing outside looking through the rainy window, and that might give her texture.
I'm
And
just
then
trying
take
to
that in as
see
a layer.
sitting by rainy window in her space boots. Trying to force it to go full body.
Mm-hmm. Looking out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. 1990s. So trying to get that giant backpack. Because that's what now it looks more Sally Ride. There you go.
Yeah, that's good.
It's getting better here. That all I did was added 1990s, but I'll give you the prompt again, Mr. Korn. Okay, so play with that. And I think that brings us to the end of the prompt troubleshooting jam session. And as much as we fought at the beginning to have prompts to troubleshoot, by the time the end of the event rolled around, we had many. So
by the time the class was over.
Yeah, as soon as I was done, everyone showed up. It was amazing.
Maybe we should change the hours.
We should.
We start an hour later,
I'm going to start an hour later. You know who would like that? Westendorf.
A little bit, yeah. I don't know. I'm sort of become a early day person the past year or so.
Oh, geez. Okay. So, Josh, those are looking good.
Oh, yeah.
Look at those. Look at these. Oh, look at that one.
Oh, look at that one.
That one's great.
Which one were you looking at?
The one I'm pointing to.
I had him up on my screen. Oh, that one.
I like this one too. I like them all, actually. I like the fact that I can point at them and you can tell what I'm pointing at. The number of times that I've pointed at my monitor, like you guys can't see me pointing at my monitor. I'm like, it's right there. And I'm like, this isn't going to help anyone. So I promise I will have dog cam set up next time I have a stream. That's my promise to you. Thank you so much for joining the Midjourney prompt troubleshooting jam session. Once again, if you are watching this later, hi. Feel free to use whatever comments. They might be there, they might be down there, and or at me, and I will do what I can to help you. We are over on the Discord, official Midjourney Discord server at discord.gg/Midjourney right there, and you can find us at midjourney.com in the Promptcraft chat room, and we're all quite an amazing community, and if you get anywhere near us, we will adopt you. So come on down. And we'll see you there, and otherwise have an amazing morning, afternoon.